Alright. Start. Kyle wakes up. He is famous. Kyle is the host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Late with Kyle. Stay Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside calls Kyle the most excellent dumpy white man. Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle's personal details. Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. The other world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked open his eyes, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his action wisely. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I still want to get that one ending where Rachel is... I know when I did one ending, Rachel got right away, but I tripped her. There was an option where I didn't trip her, so I want to see what happens. Can I get that? Maybe she beats the crap out of me too. I don't know. That'd suck. Alright, Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. Exit the bed. But that's rarely ever a wise decision, so that sucks. I should go back to bed. Alright, open the closet. And choose an outfit. As usual, I'm going with the suit of armor. Alright, Kyle was unsure what caused him to wear his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. Scavenge. Kyle quickly crouched on the floor, realizing he need for... Wait, what kind of resources can I get? I forgot. Oh wait, I found my friend's dead body. Right, I forgot. Let's get these bugs again. I want to see if I can actually do anything with them. Kyle started to pick between the fuzz of his bedroom carpet, hoping to catch a stray beetle or two. Soon he had a handful of various insects, dead and alive. Seriously, can I even use these bugs for anything besides just eating them? Alright, I stashed the wiggly mass for later use. Let's see. Okay, sit at desk. And let's write notes for the interview. Is your mother a mother? Beef, mashed or blended? I personally ran over a puppy. Are you guilty? I really need this one. Kyle ripped his page of notes out of his notebook and got up from the desk. Kyle made his way over to the desk and sat down. Get back up. Go back to your room. Alright, I need to get him something to eat so I don't starve to freaking death again. Okay, do you think I should actually just have him eat a real breakfast?
Nah.
Yeah, let's just eat the fridge. Kyle pointed his neck directly upward and hoisted the fridge on top of his face. Somehow miraculously, he wrapped his mouth around the device and started to swallow. In one slow, horrible movement, the fridge slid down to Kyle's throat. God, that sound. After many gurgles, pops, and snaps, Kyle felt relatively sure that the fridge would not come back out. Alright, let's go back to the hallway. Oh yeah, I got amnesia one time. I forgot about that. Let's see if I can do it again. What happens if I go to the studio with amnesia?
I don't know.
Okay, let's force the door open with his forehead. Kyle decided it would be best to try to force the door open with his face. Oh wait. Something happened, but I don't know what. I ran out of time. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with ingenuity. Seriously, I got a little pop-up, but I don't know what it is. It looks like a speech bubble with, but it's crossed out. So, Or maybe it's my brain? I lost my brain. Okay, there we go. Alright, sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with air ingenuity. Kyle approached Rachel. Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle. I've been looking forward to being here. Kyle responded, oh shit. Forget her name from amnesia. Hello, you. Kyle's ears began to ring from his concussion. Rachel looked at Kyle, slightly confused but continued smiling. Before she noticed the glazed look in Kyle's eyes, the producer approached. Time to get started, he said, putting a hand on Kyle's shoulder. Let's get stationed. Kyle sat in the nearest chair. Rachel, her seat stolen, sat in the host chair. After a moment, after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good morning, everyone. Kyle said, my name is, Kyle made a desperate effort to remember his name, or really anything. Kyle looked at Rachel. Do you know who I am? Rachel looked back, confused. Who are you? Well, if you're not Kyle, I don't know who you are. Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle made up his mind that he was probably Kyle. Well, I'm Kyle. A long silence followed. Eventually, Rachel spoke again. I'm Rachel. Hi, everyone, she smiled. Hi, Rachel. So, why are you here? Rachel was visibly worried. Haha, funny. You weren't planning on asking me any questions? I mean, I have no ideas. Kyle kept staring at Rachel. Someone coughed. Kyle looked around and noticed the crew. Who on earth are all of you? He asked. Nobody answered. Kyle got out of his chair and walked off frame, leaving Rachel alone with millions of viewers. Rachel started to attempt to entertain the audience. Eventually, the producer ended the broadcast early due to technical issues. Kyle woke up in bed the next morning, remembering nothing about what had happened. Kyle forgot everything. Well, I guess I know what happens if I bang my damn head on the door right before the interview. Wait, didn't I do that before, though? What the hell? Seriously. I swear to God, I've banged my head and given myself amnesia once. That's the only reason why I know this, so... How does this work? Oh my God. Okay, let's start again. And I'm actually getting that ending I said I was going to get this time. Maybe. Alright, let's get out of bed. Kyle exited bed and took a quick glance around his room. Open closet. I'm choking on food. Okay. Let's get a suit of armor, just because if this goes the way I'm thinking it might, I either will die because Rachel may have killed me, or something along those lines. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self. All right, I need those notes for the interview. Okay, I'm gonna go a different route this time. Have the most normal interview, and then at the end do the "Are you guilty" bit. Are you a mother? What are some diet tips? What's your funniest story? Are you guilty? Kyle ripped the page of notes out of his notebook and got it from his desk. Right, then go back to your room. Exit the bedroom to the hallway. Get something to eat, and I'll for once give you a real breakfast.
Matt, it's French.
Nah, I'm just gonna give him a real breakfast this time. I'm gonna be a little nice. I would smash it, but I know for a fact that I will get mad later at myself because I passed out. Kyle ate his breakfast slowly and thoroughly, enjoying every bite. He felt refreshed. Alright, let's go to the hallway and leave apartment. I'm gonna talk to the neighbor for a little bit. Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor's door and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door and looked at Kyle expectantly. Great and conversation. Oh, fuck, I forgot I could assume Gabby. Scream and spin. What would happen if I scream and spin? Let's consume. Kyle unhinged his jaw and swallowed Gabby whole. Job done, Kyle returned to the middle of the street. Is really nobody gonna question any of this? I mean, seriously.
Just us.
Alright, let's go to the tech store. And let's get a review of the free sample I got from... What was it, like the third time I did this? When I met Techno Jim? No, wait, I'm still in Techno Jim again. Quickly before the attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Jim by the shoulders. Finding Techno Jim's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to pull upward forcefully. After several tugs, Techno Jim broke free, leaving one foot and one leg behind. Kyle glanced at the attendant, who was staring bewildered, and ran outside. Let's continue my day. Kyle walked into the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around him. Alright, Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his chair was a glamorous woman with air ingenuity. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. I really want to interview Techno Jim again. I love interviewing Techno Jim. That's so much fun. But I can't. I'm forcing this. Kyle responded. Scream and spin in circles. Kyle started to stretch his arms out wide and tilted his neck upward and was interrupted by his producer telling him and Rachel that it was time to start the show. I swear to God, this producer knows what I'm going to do. After a moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the camera flipped on. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight I had the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier. Seriously, I'm doing this is like the simple route, where I am going to give the best interview, and then at the very end, are you guilty thing. Are you a mother? Rachel, I and many others would love to know, are you a mother? Kyle looked up from his notes. Well, being a single woman with a career, that is not something that has crossed my mind. Rachel smiled genuinely at Kyle. Very reasonable indeed. He referenced paper questions. What are some diet tips? Rachel, you manage to keep such a thin, healthy figure. What is your best diet tip? Well, a good diet starts with a plan. And don't break it. Cheat days can turn into a habit. But that doesn't mean a midnight snack here and there isn't allowed. Kyle looked at his flabby self, decided not to comment, and moved on. That's sad. What's your funniest story? You've been involved in a lot of different things, but what's your funniest story? Well, Kyle, that's a great question. I think the story I always remember was the first time I tried to make dinner for my family. In the soup I made, I swapped out water with milk and tipped a whole jar of salt into the pot. Wow. When my family was sick from trying to eat it, I swiped through things and locked myself in my room. Huh. Rachel laughed elegantly. Huh. She kind of more or less admitted she stole from her family. So, it's time to go the are you guilty? Rachel, are you guilty? Kyle threw his questions on the floor, stood up, and pointed at her. Rachel's eye twitched slightly. Guilty of what, dear Kyle? She said, disingenuously. Guilty of your crimes. Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably. Call police. Kyle pulled out his phone and dialed the police. Hello, police. I've been found a criminal. Rachel began to run towards the accident. And on her way, she spotted Kyle's phone out of the camera. Drop her again. Kyle stuck his leg out. Rachel stumbled and crashed on the floor. But in the moment she was on her feet, she threw her phone up seemingly out of the air and started to speak at Kyle. I'm dead. Kyle, I'm living Eventually, standing upright or not, it became apparent that Kyle was adequately incapacitated. Rachel looked around, slightly guilty, and shuffled out the door. In the following days, Rachel disappeared from the country. Crime rates plummeted. Kyle was credited with cracking the case on a crime spree. Nevertheless, Rachel was never caught. Well, did I ever recover? Did I ever recover from this? From being beat the crap out of for who knows how long by Rachel? Oh wait, is that what my laser claymore is for? Can I fight back?
You better.
Okay, I'm gonna try that next time.